So, this is how it ends. I steal the blueprints for the dungeon from the architect who built it. Find the secret entrance on the other side of this peak. Almost get killed by several hollow men. Stub my toe against a rock so that it really hurts when I walk. And now this. I know there's a great treasure in here somewhere. And I know it has something to do with these braziers. I just don't know what. But I'm not leaving until I solve this riddle.
Ah, hello. Yes, you'll recall that I mentioned that flit switches require a knock from a melee weapon. Well, it seems that was only partially correct. According to the book, only blue switches require melee weapons. The red variety requires magic, and to activate yellow switches, you must shoot them with a firearm. Fortunately, that section of the book also indicated where some firearms were located, and these weapons, well, they must be seen to be believed. Please. Ah, so the weapons in question were also left for you by your father. They are in the armory. Like the sword and hammer, these astonishing weapons evolve over time as you use them, becoming ever more fearsome. The pistol, excellent choice. You are in an enclosed space at the moment, after all. I'll keep the rifle here in case you change your mind. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
step into the light. There is much you need to know. Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
This is my Albion. Its cities will bow to my law, or they will burn. Its mountains will bend to my will, or they will fall. This is my Albion. Its people will do as I say, or they will die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
You've amassed enough money to buy a house. Houses are excellent investments. Besides, you'll need somewhere to live if you meet that special someone.
Blessed index cards. You made it. This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again. If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve you.
I knew you would succeed, sir. You now have proof positive of your heroic status. And I believe Walter has made some progress with the mercenary problem. He is waiting for you outside the local tavern.
have some charity? I'm starving. Hey.
Rock bottom prices for rock bottom times.
Lovely outfit. Want some healthy drinks?
Did you hear they're looking for a bard? I like that top you're wearing. It really suits you. Happy to be of service. Sell me... I hope I can make a profit on that. That's a fine item. Always happy to buy your unwanted items. We're low on stock, so I'll... Thank you for your custom. That's a fine item. Happy to be of service. Astonishing.
Weapons in all shapes and sizes, just for you!
Bit of a shortage going on in some of the...
What are you looking for? Yeah, admit... You're paying top gold for a top quality item. Some fuzz for your face?
You were successful then. Bloody marvelous. You'll be glad to know I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man called Saker. He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan. Come with me.
I always have more to spend on new stock when people buy a lot.
One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled. These young thugs. Bloody lightweights, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be. You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people. They'll just need a little convincing. Anyway, good... luck dealing with Saker and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle. But I know you'll do just fine.
Rock to drown a hog.
Yeah, that with periwinkle eyes.
What can I do
Is
for
it
you
true
then?
you fight hogs and stuff like that?
killing some dwellers? Come on.
Welcome to the sanctuary. If your hands are chilly, you do have some new gloves, and they look quite toasty. There are clothes quite close at hand, should you wish to wear any.
Unfortunately, wind blows east. I thought I saw again. That was you what got shot and not me. Eat it. Nah, you made a big mistake taking us on.
It's not Jimmy! Great block. Dust yourself. Get up and have another go. Oh, don't stand for it. Give it as you get me.
Kill the Jimmy impersonator! You ain't got donuts.
and he knows how to use it.
Leave him! He's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one. won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live, it's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise. Thank you. I won't forget this. Let the stranger go!
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Sparing Saker has won over the support of his followers. Word is already spreading of your compassion and your strength.
Momentous occasion, sir. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brighton, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement. Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to have become rather attached to the place.
Yes, the special ingredient of our famous silver hen ale. I find it lends the brew a rather piquant flavor.
Samuel, this isn't a silver hen ale.
Then, no, that's just a chicken feather. I wouldn't drink that if I were you.
Ah, here he is. We were just talking about you.
Marcus Ivy was the 4th ruler to be named.
Indeed.
Marcus.
We have
However,
made a
even
toast to
this
your
fact
stupendous
diminished his
feat in ridding
importance.
Misspeak
So
of
he
Saker and his
insisted
men.
that letters after his
They
name
have
were
been a
merely an
source of
oddly
great
spelled
distress for
surname.
some time.
Nobody
No
will be
member of
more
his court
pleased
ever
than
took
Sabine.
issue with this,
His
partly
dwellers
out of
might
fear of
find some
reprisal,
peace now.
and partly
Of
because
course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
But were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it, you will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a... Now, the book says there is an additional rather amazing capability about the Sanctuary's map table. It can help you find people who are in need of a hero. An excellent way to gain followers is by... You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. By completing quests for those in need, you will prove your abilities and demonstrate.
Best goods
Got too
in
much gear?
Brightwall.
Sell it to me. We're keeping afloat here. Foul, vile fiend.
Oh, hello. Great, great. Now, this package, like I said, it's very special. I ordered it.
Rediscover your youth with my patented makeup. Have a look at what I've got. You have not seen anything like it.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter, you see. I can't find her. That little scamp is always going off on her own, having adventures and whatnot. Always comes back after a while, though, but...
A rather special gift has arrived. Dare I say, you're not likely to... I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely show them what you are capable of, and they cannot fail to become your supporters.
But that worthless Uncle Stone. Love it, guys. We get...
Here, a wheat. Next time, hit him before he hits you.
Well done, lad. A well-laid blow. Moving up in the
let's make it round.
Ah, hello.
Are you here to take me home? Yikes! Nasty monsters! Ah! Mummy said I shouldn't talk to strangers. Oh, I just did. We made it out of the cave. Brilliant. Help! What's that? Help! I spy with my little eye something beginning with S. More nasty things! Don't let them eat me! Hey, who broke the string on my bow? Is that supposed to be funny? Are we there yet? Are we there yet now? There's my mum! Mummy! Mummy!
My darling, my little darling, what a relief! I was beside myself. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever in your debt.
Well,
Finally, a little money coming into this town. A little's even coming through my door.
Those trousers look warm.
We're keeping afloat here. Business could be better, but it could be worse.
Well, what could have happened to it? Maybe I should have bought the shipping insurance. You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant! Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice... Oh. Gargulus multipulus us.
Don't eat wild mushrooms, they could be toadstools. Start every day with a healthy breakfast. Never leave home without a hat. You should never move an injured person.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing! In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
Please, if you could spare anything at all.
Ow! Watch out!
You're not the only... Spending your money helps the economy, you know. And me. Always happy to help.
Oh, this is terrible. Somehow the gate got open. Right, you'll need this.
You've a new suit in your wardrobe, a new feathery suit. You're
Harry, to what most people think. Chickens are very, very crafty.
They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie.
Rediscover you with my patented makeup.
So hard to get.
The most original haircuts in town.
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. You know what I think? I think it was you All right. We'll let them live. But only if you swear never to let them out again.
All right. All right. We'll work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them martyrs. Oh,
I just don't know about this.
It's what's best, Bernard. It's the right thing to do.
I wish I could believe that. I really do.
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Neil, I trust you are finding everything all right? Are you comfortable? I'm not entirely certain that the mannequin is. Any other business to attend to? You have gained several trophies since you were in last. Most impressive. Well, the Book of Heroes take... You can use these mannequins to store your current look in order to easily select it later. It shall stay that way until you alter it. Much better. It will be waiting for you next time.
Now we just have to figure out a compromise.
Haven't I compromised enough?
We need to figure
Get a moustache.
Come on, one coin.
You, good sir, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not...
You will find the legendary lost play. Splendid.
Finally, tragedy and comedy will come together as they should.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed only death and insanity await you. Thou seekest forbidden knowledge, but shall find naught but damnation. Pick it up! No, really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you. You're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish, Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
My love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is yours, my love. Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Ka-chicka-chicka.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
I hear you've got some fancy moves. We'll need more than dance steps to get past me. That didn't look too bad, mate. Come on, hit it! Nothing to it.
What? Just blew him away like it was nothing. This is going to be
Well done. Gathered Chris's followers right there. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid to
Up
the
with that arse face.
I believe Samuel awaits you at the town with request that very sentence.
More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus. You ever wonder what your spleen looks like? Let's find out. Don't just stand there and get it, fool. Put your hand a bit. Come on, lads, hurry up. I've got my juniors to tend to.
Arse! Just like that, he's gone.
Oh, locked and true, merciless. One man against all of us? You picked the wrong...
Oi! Stop hitting him! He's a mate! That's the best landscape gardener I've ever seen. How's about that for skill then?
All my men dead. My vengeance denied. My world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
A tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day!
We're saved,
Have you
Lambert.
perchance found... Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you 1,000,000 times! Thank you!
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating core?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say...
Great big giant bosoms!
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
being sick.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
So, what shall you do now, Mr. Locke? Any more mysteries on the horizon?
I rather think not.
Oh, it's you! Thank goodness! You've got to help me! Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on you. All my darling gnomes have deserted me. Well, all but one.
This is my house now!
What happened? I heard your gun, and Lionel suddenly appeared out here. Did you shoot him? However you did it, you have to find the others. Hunt them down, wherever they are. See, if I can get them all back, I can work out a way to fix this.
Your mother!
You shut it! I told you never to mention her! Perhaps the company can help. Well, I am going to write a letter to their customer relations department. A strongly worded letter.
Home is where the heart is, as they say. It should also be where you have your best furnishings. Now, have you given any thought to redecorating?
Grease 1 large round cake pan. Combine flour, eggs, butter, sugar and salt in a large mixing bowl. Beat thoroughly, then pour mixture into cake pans. Bake for 30 minutes and allow to cool. Note: this activity is, in fact, perfectly safe. And most appropriate for right before your mum discovers you've done any of the other things described in my book.
None knew from whence they came, nor to whence they would go upon completing their terrible orgy of bloodshed. All that was known was that they came, and Armageddon came with them. They killed everyone, and in unimaginably horrible ways. Ways that, even if they were imaginable, you wouldn't want to imagine them, believe me. Their rampage left the village decimated. And for generations, the few survivors and their offspring could barely bring themselves to speak the name of that most terrifying of evils. Puffin.
I like you because you seem nice.
I'd like to come round to your house for tea. And then I'll have your mum.
Looking good.
Best shop in Brightwall. You'd be mad to go anywhere else.
Bit of... Always happy to... Come back if you have anything else to sell. I hope I can make a profit on that. That's a fine item. Happy to be of service. Thank you for your custom. I give... Thank you for your custom. Thank you for your custom.
Can I be of service?
I have what you need for just the right price.
That's lovely, thanks.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very, very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
look familiar. Oh, yeah, I remember. You look just like this girlie I used to shag!
Winter's my favorite season. I love the snow. And that's when most people die.
Renting out a house you own is a fantastic way to make money. Real estate is always in demand.
Our hero returns, bringing good tidings. And supper. Damn thing doesn't open. How do you Oh well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Boulder. We've been blessed, my friends. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Boulder, promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head.
I promise.
Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury!
We'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against a whole army. We need to recruit more people.
I was afraid you'd come over all logical and sensible. Well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep on eating and drinking till you're good and ready. Right, Boulder? He couldn't be happier.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
I couldn't be prouder of what you've accomplished here. But there is still much for us to do, and I know just where to find our next allies. I'll meet you at the station in Mistpeak when you're ready. The revolution is just getting started.
Excuse me, have you got the time to get stuffed?
Must be nice being able to lick your own privates.
But doesn't that embarrass you, Doug?
A looker, ain't ya?
King Cedric the Just but Fair was a lover of the arts. He commissioned elaborate spectacles at his palace, often with himself as the main performer. He particularly enjoyed shadow puppetry. When not on stage, Cedric introduced several harsh and unorthodox legal reforms. During his reign, over 70 members of the aristocracy were executed. 3 for treason, 1 for conspiracy, and 68 for misidentifying the animal or thing he was depicting.
But the most interesting thing has to be a rather odd... Wonderful. How kind you are. Here it is.
Break the record for number of customers. What great gloves! Where'd you get them?
We will not be undersold. That is our non-binding guarantee.
Did you get that
What can I do
ghastly
for
plan,
you,
the
then?
ham sandwich with
Cheers.
Lambert and Pink?
That's right.
How could you?
See you again
It was
soon.
really dreadful. I never
Have you
did
heard about
read
that
much,
farm, is it?
but it was
Frightening.
nice knowing we had the best
Sure,
library in
no.
the kingdom.
How brainy is that? Gotta go to some stupid engagement party tomorrow. Know where I can get a
This
present?
is a golden age.
Your
Trust
daughter
me,
is the place
I'm
for
a
that.
great body artist. Get your tattoos from me. Won't hurt a bit.
Dead and gone if he hadn't won Brightwall to our side.
I placed the contract. Upon that wall, you'll find the contracts representing the promises that you've made to the people of Albion. Your contract with Samuel is there, for example.
I like that top you're wearing. It really suits you.
can tell you can handle a gun.
Tall bugger, ain't ya? Kill them!
Bullet holes and kill him!
I'm a wandering trader, trying to get to Brightwall Village.
And when you're shooting things, just don't miss. It's as simple as that.
Winter's my favourite season. I love the snow. And that's when most people die.
I'm a wandering trader, trying to get to Brightwall Village.
I can never get over this place. 20 years ago, it was just a damp, murky void in the middle of nowhere. Now people queue up to get dangled across it in a steel box. And here it comes. Most of the people here will be heading straight to Bowerstone. But we're going to take a look at you first. Just to... something wrong.
It's about to boom!
Come on, we have to get down there.
How could this have happened?
Those poor people! Those poor, poor people!
This must be the way down. We have to find those people. See if there's any survivors. Let's go. Looks like the only way. All right. I can do this. Let's get down. I don't want to spend any more time in this box than I have to. It fell somewhere up ahead. Come on. I'd know those sounds anyway. Maybe the monorail falling wasn't an accident after all. Hobbs! These little bastards alive! Shoot! That's it. But there'll be more. That's something you can count on with Hobbs. There's always more. Those poor sods. They never stood a chance. I'm not getting into a monorail car for as long as I live, I can tell you that. Let's keep going. There must be a way out through these tunnels.
So where are we going?